With Infinity War just around the corner, the Doopie Bros got thinking, why did DC even bother anymore? We got thinking, who could take down the mightiest of all the Avengers? It's arguable which of the current movie roster is the most powerful, but one Avenger often claims to be the strongest there is. And no, it's not Hawkeye.
We all know the deal, right? Bruce Banner, gamma rays, piss him off and he'll turn into a monster and F up your S? We're trying to keep it clean for the kids. The Hulk is super duper strong and durable, and if he somehow does get injured, has a top-notch healing factor too. But while he says he's the strongest there is, he's been beaten before and actually killed, which makes things a lot easier for us. So, who made the list?
Number 5, Scarlet Witch.
Like Hulk, Wanda is one of the most powerful Avengers. Also like Hulk, she's one half of an inseparable double act, but Banner and Hulk's relationship is far less creepy than Wanda and Pietro's twincest thing. Ew. So far in the MCU, Wanda's powers have been ill-defined. She waves her hands around, and some red shit appears with varying effects. Trains are stopped, Wakandans are killed, robots are crushed, but Vision isn't. He's kinda dense for a smart guy. Looks like things are going just fine now anyways. In the comics, however, Wanda can alter probability so as to make incredibly unlikely events occur, sometimes with hand gestures, sometimes with words.
Wanda's abilities have fluctuated wildly over the years, but for our purposes, we're going to take her at her most powerful. Because why wouldn't we? Scarlet Witch is not without her weaknesses though, particularly her mental stability. She has had several meltdowns. Any other opponent might exploit this weakness, but with the Hulk, well, it's unlikely, isn't it? The other glaring weakness is, of course, getting twatted by a giant monster, but Wanda's not without her defenses either, and could simply speak both Banner and the Hulk out of existence. It really is that simple.
Number 4, Mr. Fantastic.
Reed Richards is not much of a fighter. He could try and tie up the Hulk and suffocate him, but it's a bit of a stretch. And if he did get close, there's the risk of being torn apart. He has his limits after all. But Reed isn't just stretchy, he's also one of the smartest characters in Marvel Comics. Imagine all the real world geniuses combined. And they can stretch. Reed has pulled off some amazing scientific feats. They don't call him Mr. Fantastic for nothing. Clearly he's capable of any scientific mumbo-jumbo the writers need for the plot to work, which is perfect for us.
We're taking time travel assassination off the table because Reed is too responsible a guy for all those untold repercussions. Like maybe Rick Jones becoming the Hulk in Banner's absence. But there are other ways he could use mumbo-jumbo, science. Even on the back foot against a rampaging Hulk, Reed could use his superior agility and speed to keep his distance, then use some sort of mega weapon that could deal with the Hulk in seconds. Perhaps the ultimate nullifier? Don't underestimate the efficacy of a good strategy. Or a good dance scene. Wait, did I say good?
Number 3, Magneto.
Some old dude beating this guy? Well, yeah, Mags may seem like a doddery old bastard, but he's actually
a very powerful mutant.
Thanks, Charles. The moniker Master of Magnetism does him no justice at all. It's like saying LeBron is good at bouncing a ball. It's not just magnetic metals Magneto can manipulate. The entire electromagnetic spectrum itself is his to control. We haven't got time to go into too much detail on this. You should really have paid more attention in school. Suffice it to say that gamma radiation forms part of that spectrum, at the high frequency end if you're interested.
It would take quite a lot of focus for Max to pull this off, and he'd need to engage the Hulk in a physical attack at the same time. It's game over if Hulk manages to get close, so hurling a few tons of titanium should keep the big guy busy while Eric works on the real threat. And by real threat, we mean stripping Hulk of the very stuff that keeps him big, green and angry. And how do you fight on when your power has been taken away? You don't, obviously, you die.
Number 2, Red Hulk.
You remember General Ross? The guy who followed Hulk across the desert like a lovesick pup? Well, he became the very thing he hated most. Another rage monster, but Ross retains his human mind when hulked out, a distinct advantage against the brutish Hulk. Also, as a military man, Ross has training in both combat and strategy. At a base level, both characters' strength is roughly the same, but where Hulk gets stronger the angrier he gets, Rulk gets, hotter? What a great power! Rulk has another trick up his sleeve though, namely energy absorption.
Red Hulk can absorb various forms of radiation, but gamma is his bread and butter. And who gives off gamma radiation almost constantly? No, it escapes me. Drawing radiation this way would not only strengthen Rulk, it'd weaken Hulk too. So with a working mind, some actual training, and the power to siphon Hulk's juice, not in that way, we say Rulk should come out on top. Again, not in that way.
Number 1, Bruce Banner.
Supposedly, Banner cannot destroy himself. He says it right here.
You needed to kill me, but you can't. I know, I tried.
But we question this logic. A bullet moves pretty fast after all, and Hulk can take several moments to emerge, so does this really make sense? So the other guy spat the bullet out. Have you tried a toaster in the bathtub? How about watching all the DC movies back to back? Oh wait, that just makes you want to kill yourself. Ultimately though, Banner is the master of the beast, and is a certified genius to boot. So, as grim as it sounds, he should have figured out some way to off himself. We reckon he just doesn't want to.
Think about it, the Hulk isn't merely some unwanted alter ego. He's Banner's repressed emotions personified, and just as much a part of him as, say, the purple trousers. But suicide isn't beyond the realms of possibility, or at least assisted suicide, perhaps in that comfy Swiss way. Deadpool was previously able to take down Banner in his human form, and Banner recently entrusted none other than Hawkeye to take him out. See, he is mighty. So we say that Bruce should be able to kill the Hulk, with a little help from his friends.
So there's our list. Pretty dumb, right? I mean, doesn't it just make you want to get angry, Hulk out and smash stuff? If so, leave all your rage in the comments. And if not, well, why not like, share and subscribe? And while you're here, you might as well check out some of these other videos. Thanks for watching.